Good morning, you guys. I'm coming to you this morning with some things, that needs to be really noticed, I should say. Um, this is the season to be jolly. It's not actually the season for Christ's birth, although everyone thinks so. But, I'm just saying, just look it up. But God is still giving us a reason to know, and the true meaning, to know what this season is truly, really about. It's about sensitivity, caring for one another's feelings, caring to know how a person is doing, their well-being, how they're getting along, how they're going along. I guess the path of life, I should say. There are a lot of hurting people out there. There are a lot of people that are without today. There are a lot of people that have never had and think they never will, and wonder why that they are, to them, feeling as though, I guess, that they are a victim. But I wanted to say also, before I get and move into that any farther, that I have a friend that is a viewer. And I just found out, someone called me this morning, and they let me know that this person has had a stroke. And of course, that wasn't something that, I was looking for, and of course, never would want to hear. But I tell you the truth, this person has had like a year before that, a quadruple a heart attack, something like that, and then he had to have surgery. So, I'm asking you guys all to, bring him up in prayer, bombard heaven for him. And it doesn't take, you don't know, first of all, what an individual is going through. You don't know what type of stress that this person has had on them for so many years. And, some people can't handle things the way others can handle them. And I'm saying it doesn't hurt to be more kind to an individual. After I had gotten out of a relationship, marriage, or whatnot, and I had never been like this before in my entire life, but I will give my testimony now. Because of the way I had been treated at the time, other people that would come forth that were trying to love me, genuinely, or in some type of way, and I took it for something else. Of course, I would push them away, and I would treat them, a certain type of way, which I didn't even realize I was doing at the time, and I wasn't showing any love. But after a while, God had to really actually show me myself of who I was, what I was actually doing to another individual. So it was just like I was holding on to my past at that time, and I would not let go. So God was dealing with me, and I finally came to grips at the time, and he was like, this is what you're doing, and this is not your heart. This is not the way you would like to be. So, he allowed me to see myself, repent to him, and change my ways, And even so now, some people can continue to get on your nerves so bad sometimes, little petty Annie stuff or whatever. And but love is the key. Love is the key to it all, because love conquers all. Love can move mountains. Love is God. If you don't have love, you don't have God at all. So I want to point out that I had to learn how to extra love someone genuinely, and put past what was done to me, and move forward. So I'm asking you for the prayers of this person, like I said, to really bombard heaven and pray, because you just don't know, what the deal was and circumstance was at the time. So also, I wanted to discuss as well. I do this every year. I did that last night. Yesterday, I put on a post. I put a post up rather on Facebook to let people know that I had toys here, boy toys here, that I was not using, or my child wasn't using anymore, and I shouted out that the toys were free to whomever, first come first serve basis, that really actually needed them, though. to come and pick them up. And of course, that's just what it does. They did. They picked them up. I do this just about every year, like I said, and it warms my heart to be able to help someone, an individual, if I can. So, I did that. So I'm saying to you guys out there in YouTube land, and whoever has these channels, reach out to someone, just like you do a clothing drive down the generational trail, that you have clothes, like, and you give your own family, clothes that, that your child has been finished with and doesn't want anymore. Do the same with your toys. You have toys or something in your shed, or something that your child is not going to use, and be a blessing to someone today, and allow the love to be spread. This is what the season is about. It's about love and joy and tidings that they bring to one another, even though it should be a thing to do throughout the whole year. Make it your purpose to start that as your new resolution, or even before the resolution year comes in. And just be a blessing to someone, genuine, open-heartedly. And, these people are so grateful to, me, as to, give them. Not that I'm giving props to myself. I don't want the glory for anyone to be taken, but the glory always go to God. So you guys, you be blessed in this venture, and realize that, it's the love of God that we should have in our hearts, dear Lord, daily, for each and every person in this world. And use that purpose, God, you all, for this season. It's just like I feel like I just went preaching, and the anointing just want to flow this morning. But I just thank him every day, daily. And I thank him for what he's been doing for me in my life. So I'm spreading the tidings and the joy to you guys. And you all guys have a blessed day. And I'll see you in another video. Peace and blessings.